Coming up, we have your pros and cons of buying and owning a condotel here in Las Vegas. Hey guys, I'm Christina.
I'm Steve, and we are the Thomas Group with Real Broker, your local Las Vegas and Henderson realtors.
And today we're going to talk about all of the pros and cons about owning a condotel here in Las Vegas.
So if you didn't know, Christina is our high-rise expert here in our group, and she knows everything about high-rise living here in town and condotel living. She knows a lot about condotel living, and because I think Las Vegas is such a transient city, people are drawn to this idea of maybe, owning a place that they can come and visit or stay in, part of the time of the year and cash flow from it, at other parts of the year. Christina's always getting asked the same questions. So what we've done is we've compiled a list of all of the most frequently asked questions, and we're going to try and, cover them for you. So first of all, Christina, for someone that's watching that's got no idea what a condotel is, and they're thinking I'm talking about a hotel and a condo and I'm getting it mixed up, what is it?
So a condotel is a condo unit that you can privately own that's located inside a hotel high-rise.
Yeah, absolutely. And why would somebody consider buying a condotel?
Well, as an investment property, typically, that's the main reason, because you can own it and you can stay in it and live in it, but you can also rent it out through the hotel. So it's actually just a really easy kind of low maintenance piece of property that you don't have to, deal with all the cleaning fees and all those types of things. The hotel manages it for you.
So that sounds positive. What's the negative side of all of that?
So because it's in the hotel and the hotel does manage it and does basically all of the work. So they do take half of the income, and then there's of course other fees on top of that, your HOA fees and things like that, cleaning fees if you do decide to stay in your property as well.
Now I'm no expert in this, you're the expert, but whenever I've ran numbers for clients in the past that have been interested in these types of properties, they typically don't cash flow very well. Now when I say very well, comparatively speaking, relative to the investment that you would normally take a $300,000 purchase, let's say, and put it in a single family, you're going to more likely have a better income producing asset in a single family property than a condotel.
Right. Condotels are definitely not for everybody. It makes sense for somebody that just kind of, if you have some cash that you want to put into a property, get some passive income, not do a whole lot of work, or like I mentioned before, if you want to stay in the property a few times throughout the year, like you want to have that hotel there, so you have that room for you all the time, or for your friends and family when they come to Vegas, but not, something that is continuously going to make a lot of income.
Yeah, I've always thought that these types of properties is maybe drawn to a timeshare, but wants the ability to own real property. Because with a timeshare, you are restricted to the amount of times that you can go and use that property. Mm-hmm. It's the same sort of thing, right? With a condotel. However, with a condotel, there's a much larger capital investment that's required to get in than a timeshare. But you have that safety, as you were saying, about putting that money into an asset that now produces some passive income for you. And I believe that there are some, the hotel can fine you as well in some hotels.
Yes, some of them do. Platinum, actually, they take the most amount of money from you. They fine you the most if you do want to stay in the property. So Platinum is actually the most income producing type of condotel because of the price of the unit, but they do charge, if you do want to stay in it, it's basically doubles your HOA if you stay in the unit.
I noticed that when we were running numbers not long ago on all of that, I believe that's how we summarized, right? Yeah. That's the best investment vehicle for you if you're looking at that type of property, but it has restrictions, right? It's got pros and cons. So I know everyone is always asking you about short-term rentals, right? Airbnbs and stuff. What's the deal? Can you Airbnb a condotel?
You can, except again for Platinum. Platinum's got a lot more restrictions, but the other high rises, yes, you can Airbnb. You can also do your own short-term rentals, like property manage it yourself.
And when you buy a property and you put it on Airbnb or VRBO, do you have to give a percentage of the revenue to the condotel? How does that work, or is it 100% to the owner?
You just have to pay a fee. So basically it would be like as if you're living in it, right? So it would be that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So you pay that fee and then you can sublet it,
Exactly.
essentially.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Why shouldn't they consider purchasing a condo hotel?
I mean, especially if you're planning to finance, I guess that could be something, you know, it's not guaranteed that you'll lease it out a certain amount per month, right? So it may not cover your mortgage. That's something to consider.
Right. Yeah, with interest rates so high right now.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. So I know a lot of people are asking me about that right now. If it's even going to cover their mortgage, and it's like right now, honestly, it depends on the type of rate that you can get, but probably not. So it might be a good time to.
Some of them you'll break even, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you won't cash flow positive or negative. You'll break even. Some you might not even cash flow positive on. Right. There's a lot of variables. So I guess, with that, if you're looking at a condotel, make sure you speak with Christina. She is our high-rise expert. She can answer any question that you've got about purchasing and owning and renting one of these. But I guess before we go, did we miss anything?
I don't think so. Definitely reach out to me if you have any other questions. All our contact information is at our website, thethomasgrouplv.com. My extension is 4 for Christina.
Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, we really appreciate it if you do so. But for now, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again.
Bye.